In the stew with Bex, students at Boston Media House. What up, Bex?
Hola.
Are you nice?
I'm good.
Are you nervous?
No.
Don't worry, Smash just looks like a child soldier. He's from right here, Bloom. Whoa! Bloom,
Did you tell someone that you're going to be on here?
I told a lot of people.
Nice. Let's get into business then.
No shout-outs. So, Bex, you currently studying at Boston Media House. What are you studying and what year are you in?
My major is radio. Right now I'm in my second year, so I'm doing 3 subjects. In your first year, you'll do all of this, all of the media subjects, so video, radio, journalism, PR, all of that in your first year. Not overwhelming because they break it down nicely.
Who's your favorite radio DJ?
Oh,
be honest. If you don't have one, you can just say, you guys are whack.
I listen to UK radio stations a lot.
Nice.
Okay.
The breakfast show on
so you are a bloody agent.
guys come.
Okay, he's not a bloody agent.
No,
So you listen to a lot of UK radio stations?
I listen to all radio stations, but I really like UK radio stations.
Okay.
Is it the accent?
No, it's just the way that they do the shows is not. It's similar, but it's not the same way we do, and I happen to gravitate towards that more.
Is that why you're studying radio? Because of those guys?
I'm studying radio because I love it.
Aha.
I'm passionate about it.
Nice.
Okay, now what's it like studying radio at Boston Media House?
It is really, really awesome. Aside from the fact that it's that I'm studying radio there, I have a very general perspective of media in general, which is very important. So if I were ever doing a radio interview, I'd be able to carry out that interview properly because I know how to be a journalist. I know how to treat, because there's subjects like media skills as well and communication skills. So I know how to treat someone that I'm interviewing as well as a caller.
So you approach radio holistically.
Yeah, exactly. But also just in terms of radio itself, I'm not just learning to be a presenter or be a producer. I'm learning the technical side of Wells, specifically in second year. That we've been doing a lot of that lately. So I'm learning the technical side to it as well. So I'll be able to, if something happens in the studio, I can probably fix it myself without asking for help.
Now, upon graduation, what does Bex want to be? Like in terms of your career path, what do you want to be, and how is Boston helping you achieve that? You mentioned already that obviously the holistic approach, but what direction do you see that taking you in, media-wise?
Yeah.
Is it only to be a radio jock, or is it to be a radio jock and more?
That's actually quite a good question because, like I say, when I went into Boston Media
Better
House,
be, you gave it to me.
I went into it wanting. I went into Boston Media House wanting to do radio.
Yes.
And because I'm exposed to PR, because I'm exposed to marketing and all of these other subjects, now my idea of what it is to be a media practitioner is so much more different. So I am a radio DJ through in and throughout. So I want to go into radio, but also journalism as well. So I want to go into that as well, and PR as well. So
And
that's why.
would you say that
goes on
opens
my
up your options? Because obviously,
Completely.
if you don't get into radio, that's always an option,
Exactly.
and so on.
No, I'm not a person for plan Bs. I don't believe in a plan B, a plan A, because obviously setting up yourself for failure if you have a plan B. But in terms of having work within the media, it helps me in that sense. So I do think that after graduation, obviously radio, but I'm able to go into any other part of media because of the education that I've gotten in second year already.
Now check this out. I mean, we all know that we have a lot of graduates who are unemployed. Now, the radio industry is not an industry to break in easily. Whether you studied from Boston Media House, which is one of the best in the country, you know.
And sometimes you'll find someone there and you're like, how the hell did Smash Africa get on?
Like, come on, because Smash Africa just did IT for 2 years and dropped out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a sense, when you study radio and what you're studying, do you feel like there's opportunity for you to be employed apart from just being a jock, being a producer, being a technical producer and all that? Someone listening right now and thinking, hey, maybe I want to study radio. Yeah, do you feel like there are jobs out there?
First of all, if they want to study radio, they should go to Boston Media House. But I remember
They must. They must.
Yes. But for example, for my first day at Boston Media House, met with the principal while he was addressing us all first years, and what he said to me was, what he said to the class was, if you're planning to work full time, study part time. If you're planning to study full time, work part. If you're planning to study full time, you know what I mean, basically.
Yeah. Vice versa. If you're planning to
vice
work
versa.
full time, study part time. If
Exactly.
you're planning to work part time, study full time.
And just from that, I think you can tell that I'm at a school where you're pushed to work, because that's what it's about. It's a college. It's not a university. It's not all theory. There's practical. You need to get
thereby
out
making you very employable.
Exactly, because you have that practical experience. So it also you're also in an atmosphere around in terms of campus life, and you'll hear people are doing this and this and that. I mean, Kutso, who was a second who studied at Boston Media House,
and works here now.
Here now. So you're around people who are already making moves or already trying some way, knocking on
in
doors.
the industry,
and that feeds off on you as well, because you're like, I want this as well. I want I want this dream, but obviously I have to work for it. So you're taught.
Yeah. On the work game, what advice do you have for first years?
In terms of working towards making sure that you pass and working at school, it's very important that you bring your A game. We have what I believe, without plugging in and trying to sound like a paid speech, whatever, but we have some of the best.
Is this a paid speech?
Come on now. Come on now. We have really some of the best lecturers, people who are working in the industry.
Yes.
My PR lecturer runs her own PR company, working with companies like Ster-Kinekor. My video lecturer in first year, she works for ENCA. So you are taught by people. My lecturers are also working on my radio lecturer, working on radio. You're taught by people who know what they're talking about. So as a first year, so as a first year, you have the privilege of this caliber of lecturers teaching you. The least you can do is make sure that you put in the hours, you put in the work. You get work, you work for it as well. And there's tons of opportunity. First year, you do have quite a lot of time on your hands to make sure that you are either working on the side or you are doing your homework, you are working on assignments. So you need to apply yourself.
Now, can one register in the second semester if you've missed first semester registrations?
Yes, they can. You can register for the second semester. In fact, now they can still register for this year. They can still go for registrations. But obviously there's a cutoff date. But they are able to register for the second semester coming.
And for those who want to register now or second semester, where can one get more information?
You can go onto the website www.boston.co.za. You can also call it's a pity I don't have the number, but you'll get it on the online on the website.
And of course the campuses.
Campuses. Yeah, I was getting to that. The campuses. There's campuses in Pretoria, here in Gauteng. Campuses in Pretoria and here in Sandton. So you can go to either one of those campuses, and you'll get all the information you need in terms of what do you need to sign up. And they'll help you. They'll help you sort of register and all of that stuff.
Bex, you are an inspiration. When you're looking for a job, come here. I will own this place.
I don't think you will.
Bex, my dude.
I'll hold him to that.
I don't think you will. Don't.
But
thanks a lot, Bex. I really appreciate what
most def, man, and all the best with the rest of your studies.
Thanks.
So there you have it, boston.co.za. Click on the media tab for more information. Otherwise, hit up one of the campuses in and around Gauteng. Siyabonga, Bex.
Sure.